All they do is yap, 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 all out the mouth. I don't understand what you really talking about. If you ain't talking about the dollar, what you talking about? All they do is yap, 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 all out the mouth. I don't understand what you really talking about. If you ain't talking about the dollar, what you really talking about?
Right now, I want to welcome you guys to the Generational Talk, the podcast. This is the eldest sheep. You ain't a dog no more, man. You're the eldest sheep.
Shouldn't
you know what?
Huh,
no.
What?
Yeah, you can't be a sheep. Sheep's followers.
They are followers.
Yeah, I don't want you to be a sheep.
Yeah.
Because you're not a sheep. I'm lying. I'm putting all cap if I'm calling you a sheep because you don't listen to shit I say. This is my eldest hard-head ass son. Asante's in the building.
Yeah.
And I'm sipping on water out the mug.
I was going to say at first, shouldn't you be the sheep since you're wearing all white?
Ooh.
This is my dad. Man is wearing all white, a crisp, clean shirt.
But I
white
have...
for new beginnings.
All right.
New beginnings.
All
Because
right.
why? Because it's a new episode.
Right.
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 Right. So I should wear white all the time. You should wear white if that's what you truly believe. Liar. But because it's always a new episode.
Always a new episode.
But you know, here we are again, thankful, and you know, I just want to shout out. It's a small thing to some of you guys, but this mug is big for me.
Hey,
I'm on a mug, and along with my son here, you know, we're on mugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
We on mugs, and I hope everybody sent in their email so they can get their mugs.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an email today that the other shirts are on the way. The other samples of the supposedly better shirts. The last ones
weren't too good.
No, you could see through.
Yeah, easy.
So if you have big nipples, then they're gonna, you know. Look, I mean,
just don't get cold. Always be warm.
There it is. Cha-ching. You know, hey, if you're watching this right now, just go ahead and hit that like button. And if you have not already subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to. If not, truly, you know, completely understand.
You don't have to subscribe, but you can always share.
Yeah, you can share with somebody else, but, you know, if you don't want to subscribe, don't subscribe. No pressure. There's no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. Please. I think that's what that's saying anyway. Hey, no pressure, man. No pressure. You don't have to. The longer they keep saying it,
really
like,
means like they really want you to
subscribe,
yeah.
please, you know.
Yeah.
But hey, no pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
But pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure. At all. But yeah, man, I don't think we've done this in a while, man. How's your week?
Week's been pretty solid.
All right.
You know,
I might care, but they don't care. No, I don't think they care about our weeks. They want us to get going with whatever we got going. That's how rude. Well, I don't even think it's rude. That's how people are. Like, come on, man. We didn't click on this to hear about your week. We want to hear about what you guys are talking about.
It was just a good week.
Yeah, my week was good too. Praise the Lord.
Good. Hey.
You know, of course, this week's been good. I've been having some pretty good conversations, and you know. But before we go further, I want to know, how do you feel about you know, abortions?
Well, I'm pro-life. You know, like I always have been, but at the same time, like, it's your body. You gotta do what you have to do that's best for yourself in that situation. You know, like it's not my place to try to control someone else's body.
Well, I mean, even if I'm against abortions or for abortion, I don't think it's, you know, controlling anyone's life. It's just your opinion. This is just what you believe in. But for me, it's a weird one, man, because I'm pro-life, but in the same sense, we can't be pro-life if we're like, oh, well, it depends on the situation. That's where I'm at. It depends on the situation. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna, and my little frown upon is not nothing. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna frown upon it, it depends on the situation.
Right.
You know, so I'm not sure that I'm 100% in agreement or on the side of the people who's like, I'm just not ready. You know, so I'm gonna have an abortion. I look at that a little different. You know, like how do you feel about that one?
Well, because there are different scenarios, right? There's one where, you know, like it's just someone who just doesn't feel like they're ready, okay? And unfortunately, there's some cases where a woman's been raped and now she's pregnant and she wants to have an abortion. So it's kind of like, you know,
because so she's not ready to have this rape baby. You know what I'm saying? And the other person wasn't ready to have a just regular unprotected baby.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't know. I've heard different sides of the spectrum. Or should I not use spectrum? I don't know why I use spectrum. Different sides of the field or this topic. You know? Or this situation. So I've heard stories of people that were raped and had the baby. And I've heard stories of people that were raped and didn't have the baby. But here's the thing where it makes it a little bit like not notable, but you know, like, well, damn, that's dope that she still had the baby because she was raped. She had the baby, although she was raped. She just didn't believe in abortions. So she had the baby, and then later on, she couldn't have any more kids. So her take was, if I didn't have that baby,
she could have had one of her own.
No, I would have never had babies.
So
it's a possibility I would have never had babies.
So it's not like she would have had one and done. It would have been like you possibly would have just never had it.
It's the possibility.
I read that a lot of women choose abortions over giving birth because they hear so many stories of births just going wrong. But even before that, they hear from other women who have had children of just how painful the experience is. I don't know, and I don't want to know. Power to you women, but they say it's the most painful sensation on the planet, giving birth.
Hey man, I've been there.
You given birth?
I've been in there.
You've been in there, okay. You've been in the room.
Yeah, I've been in the room, and it's one of those. I just do not ever want to feel what that woman is feeling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Describe it. What was it like?
I can't. It's not me. It's not me going through it, so I can't describe it. But it sounds as if you'll never want to do this again.
Yeah.
But then they have more babies. It's like, why do you keep doing this then? You know what I mean? Like, it's like you said you're never going to do this again, and here you are again, you know?
Having another one.
But, you know, it's not totally their fault. You know, 'cause,
it takes two to tango, you know?
It takes two to tango and two to create a baby.
That's right.
So we don't want to just leave it at the tango, because can you do the tango?
I could learn it.
Can you do the tango was the question.
No.
All right, then. So it doesn't take two. In your case,
it's
going to take three, because someone has to teach you guys how to do it.
Dang, that's crazy.
So,
yeah, some people are just into that. Sometimes it takes three to tango.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Whoa. Things you learn about your father.
Hey, tango can turn into a tussle. But hey man, so why are you taking us? Why are you taking us away from
sorry.
abortions?
I'm sorry.
We gotta give the kids what they want, man. Give them attention.
All right, but yeah, that's what I read. It was the pain, and another thing why women prefer abortions over
Some women,
yeah. Why some women choose abortions over giving birth is that, statistically, most women's bodies don't go back to the way it previously was.
Unless you're a celebrity.
Unless you're a celebrity, yeah. And I get it, because if I was, I don't know, if I was being able to do all these different things and I give birth and then I can't do all those things again, it's like.
But I guess it depends on the stage of the abortion, which will affect your body even worse than that in some cases.
What do you mean?
Like, I guess there's certain times when it's safe to have an abortion, and it's more riskier. Of course, it's more riskier the bigger the baby gets, but the later the stage, it can harm you.
Okay, I get you.
Because an abortion is it's brutal. It's pretty much just ripping something out of your body that's growing, that was intended to grow.
Yeah, that was supposed to be there. Yeah, that sounds intense.
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. I've never seen it. I just heard how, certain things I just can't watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless it's just forced upon me or thrown into something that's not what I was intending it to be. Then you're like, I didn't know that was gonna be in here.
Right.
I'm not gonna just go look. Oh, we're gonna go watch this lady have an abortion. No, not me. Yeah. But yeah, I've just heard, and how it was described to me just sounds like taking a high-powered vacuum, and just.
It's not funny. It's not funny. The sound you made was funny. I'm sorry.
No, I mean, shit. Abortions can be funny. Fuck it.
No, thought it would sound more real like. You knew what I was about to do. That was gone. But
I'm just gonna let you guys know that I've had a funny week, so everything is funny to me. And I'm so sorry if anyone is taking offense to his abortion sounds over there, but hey, you shouldn't have had an abortion. I mean, you probably heard the sound, But I hope we don't get any flack for talking about. I'm not even sure if that's how they go. But that's how it was. That's how it was described to me, man. Like a vacuum sucking.
Well,
the baby.
He's going based off of what someone told him. So
and that's what it sounds like.
Yeah,
not like what he just did, but
sound like something being sucked up through a high-powered vacuum.
Almost. What is that? Liposuction. Have you ever seen that? I saw that on accident. Oh my god!
On accident?
Yes.
I don't want to see that.
You're asleep for a reason. They are so. The one I saw was just so like in the side. I'm like,
they took the love handles.
Oh, come on, man! It was just horrible. So that's what I think. That's from the description that someone gave me. That's what I think abortion is.
Okay.
Just getting sucked out of a.
I guess I don't know. I just don't know how they would go about it.
It's crazy.
But
it's just so. When do you think? Do you think? Because I had a conversation about this, and it gave me a whole different perspective of do you think abortion should only be up to the woman? Because what if there's a dad
Mm.
that really wants to have a baby, but the mom doesn't want to? Do you think she has that right to just be like, boom, I don't want to have this baby,
Mm. That's.
but he really wants a baby? He doesn't want to terminate the pregnancy, but she does.
Mm. It's gonna sound so unfair, but I don't think it should be up to both the man and the woman.
No?
I think it should just be the woman's choice.
Damn.
Yeah. It'd be different if somehow the man was carrying the baby, but it's not. It's the woman's body. It's her body that's
It's her body.
forever going to be altered and disfigured and going through the pain and just all of it. All you did was
Get it in.
put the vacuum in reverse.
Shot that thing. You shot up the club. That's all he did was shot up the club.
That's all he did.
Man, but taking that journey of having sex is going to, especially if it's unprotected, even sometimes if it's protected, you risk the chance of pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So you took that risk, and you both are agreeing to take that risk,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't just, I don't know, I think it's unfair. It's not illegal, but I think there should be some type of conversation.
There can always be a conversation.
Yeah, but you're
had.
saying it's the woman's choice, and you believe that it should just solely be up to the woman.
I do, because if you're using sex as an example,
That's not an example, Asante. That's how they have babies.
Yeah, okay, yes, it's how they have babies,
Jesus.
but they're both enjoying the actions.
Well,
But,
what if he didn't enjoy the action, but now he's like, well, at least I get the
Then
baby
he
out
needs a
of
new
it.
partner.
No, I mean,
He needs a new partner.
It was a one night stand. They were drunk,
Then that's even.
You know what? As soon as I said it,
Yeah,
I was
then
like,
that's. What do you mean?
No, they weren't drunk. They were in a relationship. Yeah, they were in a
Okay,
relationship,
I was like, what do you?
and it was the first time that they, got it in.
Mm,
They're in a relationship. They love each other.
they love each other.
Yeah, they're deeply in this.
But he wants a baby and she doesn't.
want a baby.
Yeah. Well, okay. If it's their first time, getting it in, then
That doesn't matter. Why does that matter? Okay,
Because-
let's look at it this way.
okay, because obviously
Finish your point.
she's ready. I mean,
she was ready to
she's
get
not,
that thing. She was ready to get that thing.
right,
but go ahead.
but not ready to have a child. But
Mhm.
obviously, he was ready for the whole deal.
He was down for everything.
He was down for everything.
Yeah.
But if they love each other, like you said they do, then there will be a time for it. So he should just be a little patient. Wait.
Check this out.
I'm checking it out.
This is how. Without going into too much detail, I've been involved in a situation where to this day I don't know if it happened
Mhm.
or if it was way before.
Mm.
But when you find out that there was a possibility that someone, like, there's people out there that they won't even consider it abortion. They're like, "Are you murderer?" You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But if you're in that situation and you really wanted to have a baby,
Mhm.
and then you find out later that your partner had abortions,
Mhm.
are you gonna be like, "Damn, I feel like, you took something away from me"?
To a certain extent, because if it was done in secret, then it's like, what are you hiding?
The
You
fact
know?
that I got rid of your baby, nigga.
But I'm saying though, like, if you're both in a relationship and you love each other, then it's like, then you shouldn't be afraid to have that conversation. You shouldn't be afraid to tell them, like, hey, like, I'm just not ready. I don't know when I'll be ready, but it's not now.
I get it, but that shit happens every day. Where I'm even sure. Did you just blow smoke?
Huh?
Huh? You heard me.
I burped.
Oh,
And
so you
instead-
blew your burp away
I did.
and then turn back to me and start talking?
Yeah.
Think that's how that works? That's awesome. But back to the serious shit.
Mhm.
But I'm just, if you find out later that you gotta be in a strong ass relationship to keep that going. Like, cause, like you're saying, if you can't tell me that, what else can't you tell me?
I don't know. How much bigger does it get than creating a new life?
I mean, it can't get bigger. But if you can't tell me that, then there's a lot of other shit that you couldn't tell me. Cause the fear of what? Why won't you tell me? You fear what?
Maybe she would fear that, just having the abortion, you would be completely done with her, or that person would just be completely done with her. Like, oh, how dare you do this? You took this away from me, so I'm just
right. So why not talk about it?
That's where the mistake is had. There just needs to be a conversation between the two.
So
that's what I think.
So you calling her abortion a mistake?
I'm not calling her abortion a mistake. I'm just saying that if you're going to do it, you need to be open and honest and have a conversation with your partner.
Gotta have that conversation. So if you have to have a conversation, or if you believe you have to have a conversation, then you're not saying that it's completely up to the woman.
No, I say it is, but when you're having a conversation, it's like the woman explaining like
why she wants to do it,
why she feels she isn't ready. There could be a number of reasons. She could be young and still has her whole life ahead of her. She wants to do things. She wants to experience life with her partner. Maybe she's not financially there. Yada yada yada. She has school. I don't know.
Let's focus on this yada yada yada. What's the yada yada yada?
That's like etc.
I know, but can you let us know what the yada 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 replaced? I feel like that's important.
Well, okay, it's almost like, okay, so, she's in college. She has 3 years left of college, so she has to get through all of that. She got to get through her studies. I hear that's really difficult to do when you're pregnant or have a young child.
See, the yada 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 was important.
Yeah.
So all those details, I can understand why you want to murder my baby. So from that, I'm supposed to understand that. Oh, I get it. I understand why you want to murder my baby. I should be cool with that.
You should be understanding.
Okay, so this is drastic. Drastic. So
Jurassic Park. Oh shit.
That's Jurassic. I said drastic. You need to learn how to spoke. But okay, so say in this fucking because this is how I view abortions. You know what I'm saying? You could just be like, nah, I don't want this kid. The kid's here already. Nah, I don't want this kid. Let's abort this baby or this kid. What if that was a thing?
Damn, I think it used to be once upon a time.
Just to murder babies that's born. Just get rid of them. Like I don't want this kid to exist.
Pretty sure.
Shut the fuck up. What?
We have a long history.
I know, but damn, that sounds.
But what did you say? What did you say once? That if you can think it, it's been done.
I did, but damn.
Right. But
how would
then,
you feel? Like right now, I could be like, I don't like how you turned out, and let's abort him.
It's too late.
It's not too late. Why is it too late? Because you saying it.
Oh, I guess once
you know where I'm going with it. Don't try to dance around it. Why is it too late? Because you're saying it, and you've been here. You experienced life already.
Yeah, I'm my own person now. Own person, got his own opinions.
So just because the baby can't say shit and can't have his own opinion, then it's okay.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying
it's, I don't like how what you're doing. I don't like what you've become. I think we should abort him. I'm gonna call your mom and see if she wants to abort the baby.
Okay, well, in that case, that is what foster care is for.
Right, but then
So it's almost this. It's almost like the same thing, except without killing the man child.
is my eye tweaking? Cause that shit is tweaking to me. My bad if that affected you, but it affected the fuck out of me right now.
I thought he was
Like,
about
I
to
look like a crackhead
Like he was about to say something witty or something.
over here twitching.
No, I didn't notice nothing, but I'm gonna be watching now.
All right, cool. So, the foster care thing is a whole nother thing because there's a good and bad in that too. Like,
Yeah, I know.
there's
I know.
no predicting.
when I
That's the thing.
when
man.
I said it, I immediately thought of everything about foster care, and I'm like, shit.
Well, I mean, there's good situations in foster, and there's I once thought about doing it.
If you put me in foster care right now, I'll never be chosen.
Why?
They never want the older kids.
Damn. So you consider yourself an older kid?
I'm gonna be an old man just in foster care. They think I run the joint. No, I just haven't been
You're
adopted
like, you
yet.
know, you can get out and get your own apartment and start your own life.
I'm still waiting for my daddy.
Damn, this is stupid. We are dumb because I'm not even going to participate because I could take that from what I can. Boy, I'm not going to participate. I'm going to let you shine in that moment because that's funny. Now, that is hilarious. Stuck in foster care that long. Jesus.
Can't even drink my water.
I'm still waiting on my daddy. God damn it. You are great grandpa age now. You're still waiting for your daddy. Your daddy dead, man.
That's so funny.
How did we end up here? Oh, we was talking about foster care.
We weren't trying to talk
it.
about foster care.
So I tell you, you've been the common denominator of all the bullshit today. It's been you. It hasn't been me.
It's been me. It's been me. I'll take
Hey,
that.
I'm gonna say this, man. Shout out to his uncle because he had a phone call from his uncle right before this podcast. And hey, man, whatever he said to him, Sante cutting up. And on this podcast, we talking about abortions, man. Oh, Jesus. No one's gonna like this podcast. No one's gonna watch it. They're gonna be like, no.
They're gonna
It's not
watch
what
it.
I wanted.
They're gonna watch it.
I hope so.
You know, it's because they're gonna watch it because it's just like all the other episodes. It's just a father and a son talking about a topic.
We having a conversation.
That's
this
all.
Is
That's,
really
we didn't lie. We're just a father and son having a conversation.
You know what? That's exactly what it is, man. Fuck it. And this is how we talk. Normal.
So fuck the people.
Damn. Do you hear that laugh? Now that is a pure laugh. That's pure laughter. That, oh my God. Okay, look, foster care can it's good and bad in foster care. Mm-hmm. So when you're like telling someone, "Oh, just have the baby and give it up for adoption," you're basically taking a gamble again. You're double gambling.
Yeah, you're
This
doubling
baby is you're doubling down. What?
It's like double or nothing.
Oh man! You know what? I'm gonna put my glasses on because someone has to have some type of intellectual. Is it intellectuality? Is that a word?
Yes.
It feels great. So yes, that's a word. Someone has to be that.
God, your eyes are so big.
Try my best, huh?
All right.
No, but it's no way to guarantee that the child is going to have a great life because you put them in foster care. There's so many things that can happen in foster care and to their mental, like we talked about mental health on the last episode. Mm-hmm. You can be starting them off mentally bad because they're not going to understand why they're in foster care. And once they start to realize that this is foster care, why I have so many different parents, if they're those, that keep skipping house to house to house, mm-hmm. Why am I living with so many people? Where's my parents?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I feel like it would never be easy to tell that child, like, oh, your parents just abandoned you.
Damn. That's what they did.
That is what they did.
Because, okay, so to tell someone, oh, just have the baby and just put the baby in foster care.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying have the baby, abandon the baby, you know, and just
and hope for
give the
best.
baby to someone else, and hopefully they do better than you would.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's basically what's happening.
But doesn't that sound fucked up?
It does, which is why I think that some women would just prefer to just have an abortion.
Or why not talk to the pops and be like, look, I'm thinking about having an abortion and these are my reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's like, oh, don't have an abortion. I'll take care of the baby.
Well, then she would probably say something about like her body's just not ready for it. You know, she would say like, I still have things to do. I still need to accomplish some life goals, some missions, some short-term goals, you know.
You can still do that because you're not gonna have the baby. I'll take care of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's my baby. You said it's my baby. It's my baby. Let it be my baby.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just kill my baby.
I don't know.
You do know.
I don't know. I
think if it's
because
viewed
what
that way,
what if and this is worst case scenario, she's like, okay, I'll do this for you.
Mm-hmm.
You'll take care of the child while I still do what I need to do. I'm gonna use school as an example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, say she's going for something great. So let's say she's going to be president someday. So she's just studying up for the presidential election or whatever, and then in childbirth, she dies.
who died?
The woman giving birth, she died. Something went drastically wrong.
But the baby lived, so
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Sorry.
Damn.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're just saying. Damn.
You know, I should have looked up if what's the rate of people dying from abortions. Since you want to throw that at me, dying in birth. I know people die during birth,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, kill the baby so I don't die.
What if they both went? What if both?
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
So instead of having, you know, at least one, you now have nothing.
Yeah. My phone's crazy, man.
Was that a glitch?
No, it's my phone.
Your
man.
phone say, don't touch me.
But let's over talk it because they probably can't hear it, so don't even worry about it. Don't pay any attention to it. Gotta bring it out. Go ahead, man. Talk to the people while I look. You don't. Come on, man. You ain't even helping me.
Yeah, so listen. All right. Do your thing, man. Do your thing. No, but seriously, what if they both end up dying? That is the very worst scenario. That she says, "Okay, I'm going to do this for you. This is what you really want. You know, you don't care about, you know, what I'm going to be going through after pregnancy. You don't care about my body changing, whatever. But I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to do it for you." She gets in there. Something goes drastically wrong. And they both die. The baby, the mother.
And the dad.
No,
All dead.
No, not the dad was waiting in the hall. He didn't die.
What? So, I mean, so the dad lived?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they just died and the dad lives.
Yeah, because the dad had nothing to do with the childbirth.
Oh, so he was just the pregnancy.
What? What? What?
I'm trying to follow your story, man. So why are they dying? Who died?
Something went wrong. Something went wrong in the emergency room
Oh, so during the pregnancy, during the delivery.
during the delivery. Yes,
Oh. Yeah, that's a tough one.
that is a tough one.
So now, as a man, you feel bad for. Oh, so are you saying he pushed her to have the baby and
Yes.
said he's going to take care of the
Yes.
baby?
Yes.
We're still with that.
Yes.
Okay. It's kind of hard to follow today because you're being silly. But so they had the conversation.
Mhm.
He said, "I'll take care of the baby,"
Mhm.
and they both die in there.
The mother and the child. Yes.
Yeah, man. That's a
Say something like her intestines wrapped around the baby's umbilical cord wrapped around its own throat, something like that.
Don't describe the thing to me, but yeah, they just didn't make it.
Yeah, they just didn't make it.
Yeah, as a man, you probably feel horrible.
Mhm.
Like, damn, I should have just let her have an abortion.
Mhm.
But you never know.
But you never know. I feel like with whatever you choose, you rolling the dice.
Yeah, you rolling the dice. So why don't you just let nature take its course, man? Or, there's people out there that will say
Mhm.
the fact that she didn't want to have the baby in the first place is the reason why
The reason why,
they didn't make it.
as a couple,
No, the baby.
The baby.
The baby and the mama died.
Yeah, that could be another outcome. It's just crazy. It's crazy when you really think about it. Anything could happen.
So I told myself today I'm going to take the word abortion and make it into like murder, because that's that side. They're like, oh, you're murdering the baby,
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at it as murder or killing, it's like, damn. So that's what they doing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But on another note of, I
don't think that.
I don't like the way you're sitting up. I don't like the way you're sitting up.
I think
I'm not going to listen to you
the doctor,
until you straighten up.
I think.
Nope, we're not doing that. I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
I think the
Stop
doctor.
it. What is the problem?
I'm trying to speak. I think the doctor.
When I woke up today, I was like, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't do the podcast today. And this is why. The universe was telling me some shit like this is going to go down. Did you smoke weed today?
No.
Did
Spoke
you?
to my uncle.
Oh, that's like weed, I guess. Jesus, you hit the blunt. This dude hit the man. I fucking lost my whole train of thought. Go ahead, man. What you believe in, man? Maybe.
I was gonna say maybe the baby's, once the woman has an abortion, maybe the baby doesn't ever really die. Maybe it's confiscated by the government and taken to a lab to a lab where they are grown to be soldiers for a secret military. Damn. So if I'm not here next week, I was
You
right.
are not a baby.
No, I'm talking about the government, catching on, because I'm catching on to them. But it was all just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. They don't need to come for me. They don't need to come to my door.
Hey, man. You gotta stop playing with the government, man. The government ain't playing games out here, man.
They ain't playing games.
All right, so let me try to find this podcast and see if we can recover some things back from here.
Abortions.
Yeah, so I just firmly don't think that it should be just completely up to the woman to say, "Oh, I'm not having this baby," or Because if she doesn't want to have the baby, the guy can't be like, "Oh, you having this baby."
Mm-hmm.
You know, so why is it that she can say, you know, I'm not having this baby? Or vice versa. If she wants to have the baby and the guy says, I'm not going to have the baby, or I don't want to have the baby,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying it's still her choice.
Mm-hmm.
If she wants to or not. But if he wants to or not, he has nothing to do. He has to have, his conversation is more of a press conference. I'm here to state what I believe in and what I wish would happen.
Mm-hmm. So if the male was to have a say, how would they go about it? Would they have to take it to court?
I don't know. Maybe we should look that up.
No.
No, but first he's gonna take it to her.
Right.
Man, let me find out if you can be sued for having an abortion.
Damn. To be sued for having an abortion. Dang. I don't know. I don't think you could. Because it's the woman's body, and it's, as of right now, you know, regarding laws, I believe that it is 100% her choice. So I don't see a scenario where it would have to be where the outcome is her getting sued for having an abortion.
Yeah, I don't know, because I just feel like I should have some say so in this this baby being born. You know, she just shouldn't be the end all say all. You know, of our child. You know, I don't know. I just think it should be a conversation, or I should have some fucking some laws to back me up about, no, we did this together. I want the baby, she doesn't. Can somebody make her have a baby? You know what I'm saying?
So, but at what point is there a line drawn in the sand? Because I'm assuming you're talking about a couple.
They won't be at the beach or at the playground. I don't think those are good places to have abortion conversations.
You have an abundance of salt water.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, he thought of it and he just went with it.
I don't know. Okay.
He
Anyways,
Yeah.
So, anyways, but like, when is the line drawn? Because I'm assuming you're talking about a couple who've been together for.
It don't even matter.
Okay, so if it's just a one night stand,
we're not gonna say one night stand. It's a couple. They made this decision to bone. You know what I'm saying? Raw dog it, and now there's a baby coming, and I feel like he should have some say in if my baby is born or not. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to have any say on if your baby's born? Oh, that's a deep one. You wouldn't want to have no say? It's just all up to her on if you guys are having this baby or not?
Because I believe that with the person I'm with, you know, we both have, you know, similarities on what we want. You know, like before, because I believe you get to know your person as to
Here
the
we go
best.
With this person again.
Your partner.
Yeah, say that.
You get to know your partner pretty damn well before you even get to boning or raw dogging. You know, you get to know them.
Time.
I would hope so, or I would, you know, you should.
Yeah.
You know, so that way there's no misunderstanding or miscommunication. You know, it's like, okay, what do you look forward to in the future? Oh, I want kids. Oh, how many kids do you want? I want 3. Oh, okay, I also want kids. Slash that. I actually want a kid. I just want one. So say like they have the first kid, right? Everything's great. Wife still wants more. She ends up pregnant. The dad's content with just one. Abort the baby. The wife's like, no,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why? So it's almost it's they're in the
Because I
same.
told you I only wanted one,
Hmm.
and she's like, "Well, you shouldn't have been boning.
Right. So
Now we're
they're
about to have two."
so in your relationship, you gotta you got to know your partner. You gotta know what they want,
Even if you don't always get what you want.
cause but you can know what life holds for you guys.
How?
Because like if I know for a fact, if I want 3 kids and my partner wants 3 kids, then I know someday we are going to have those 3 kids, and it's just gonna stop there. But I know there are scenarios where
you keep boning and you have more kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or you
But they're
you don't
even,
have those 3.
and even if that was to happen, they ended up getting pregnant a 4th time, then they're both on the same page. Like, hey, like we said we were gonna stop at 3. We're both on the same page. We're just not gonna have this 4th one. Okay.
And then you got to look at your kids and be like, "Hey, you guys could have had another brother, but we killed him. Got rid of him."
I don't think you would tell them until they were ready, or until they were old enough to
But
understand.
that's how you would tell them. Yeah, you would have had another brother, but
Mm,
got rid of that motherfucker.
no,
Had to go.
You, as a parent, you know when it's the right time to tell your child.
No.
No.
I don't know. I've never I've never had an abortion, so I don't know how to tell my kids. But it probably would be like this. Be like, "Hey, yeah, you would have had a brother, but had to get rid of him.
Had to get rid of them.
Wasn't ready."
Hmm.
And the fucked up part about it is it'd be like, after you.
Uh-huh.
What do you mean you weren't ready? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then there's kids after. So it's like it's just it's a fucked up thing, man. In that sense of you wasn't ready,
Hmm.
but then the next time or the next time after that, you decided to have the baby.
Hmm.
So the first one or the first 2 didn't. You weren't ready, so we had to go ahead and shake them off, get rid of them. But this 3rd time,
Hmm.
I'm ready.
Mm. There could have been a number of reasons why you weren't ready around the first 2 times.
I don't know. This conversation has got me thinking differently about abortions, man.
I don't know.
Right.
There when it comes to abortions, there are too many outcomes. There are too many different stories. There are too many reasons as to why abortions, why not abortions, and it would take a lifetime to listen to them all. No. Okay.
I get the reference. I'm just not gonna listen to all of them. Clump them all up. Oh yeah, it sounds similar to that one. You go over there with him. I heard that already. Yeah. I don't know. It's tough.
Mhm.
It's tough. Just thinking about it. It's it has me sad a little bit. Like babies are. Well, I mean, when are they babies? Like I don't know. It's got me feeling because at first I'm like, if you catch it fast enough, it's not even a baby yet. You know what I mean?
What?
So I mean, like if you doing an abortion, if you get rid of it fast enough, it's not a baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But someone had also, during one of these conversations, it's like, so if the guy, you're saying it's all up to the woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying it should be a conversation because if the woman has the baby and the guy didn't know that she had the baby, and then all of a sudden this guy gets some shit in the mail, you have child support about this baby, and he's like, I don't even know I had a baby.
Then you take it to court,
right? And take it to court and do what? You still got to pay child support.
Why would you have to pay child support?
If it's your baby.
But if you take it, even if you take it to court saying like she never reached out to me, she didn't tell me anything about this.
Yeah, now you have a baby. Got to step up to the plate, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You have a baby. You brought a baby into this world. That's how they said, you brought a baby into this world. No, I did not.
Mm-hmm.
I boned a chick, and she's just now telling me the baby's 4. Or, you know, we even go, the baby's 6 months now.
Mm.
We'll keep it there, because there's way worse.
Yeah, 4 years on, I'm like, what?
Yeah, it's way worse than that.
Mm.
So, but I'm showing you the different side of it, of where you're saying it's all up to the woman. Okay, it's up to the woman. She decided to not tell me until now, and I had no say so in it, because it's her choice. So since you wanted to take this choice upon yourself, then why are you including me in this? You know, like, okay, well, you had a baby.
I think you would take that to court and you would try pleading your case as to why she had this baby, like, all on her own. She didn't tell me. She didn't reach out to me. She didn't tell me what was happening. You know, this was a one night stand. I don't even know this person. I don't even know her last name. I don't know where she comes from.
Hey, that should be the way it goes. Unfortunately, I don't think it's ever gone that way. You know, because now you're responsible for this kid that you probably didn't even want, and you definitely didn't have any say so in it, because it's all up to the woman, right? Her body, her choice,
right?
Now,
and as unfair as it sounds, that's the way it's always been, and probably won't change.
Well, that's fucked up, man.
A lot of things are fucked up.
Yeah, it is, but that's one of them.
It is,
and that's what we're talking about right now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're cool with that? There's someone having the baby, and then the guy not knowing, and now all of a sudden he's legally responsible for providing for a child that he didn't even knew that was coming.
It's a fucked up situation. I agree with that, but I think, you know, you need to take on some sort of responsibility. Like, you decided to have unprotected sex.
The guy does?
Yeah. Like, the guy decided to have unprotected sex. You know, like, it's almost like what you said in the beginning, like, they both know the risks, right? So if he chose to have unprotected sex knowing the risks, you know, and then 8-9 months later, you know, he gets a letter in the mail saying like, oh, you have a son and I need you to start paying child support. You know, the most you could do, you know, is just go to court, hope it goes your way, and if not, I don't know. You would have to take some sort of responsibility. I don't know.
Well, all I'm saying is it fair, or is it cool that you're saying it's her choice? It's up to the woman. Now knowing that, should it still just be up to the woman? And if it's completely up to the woman, why don't she just, you know, you take care of the baby yourself? You chose to do this without him, so why don't you continue to do that without him?
And I think there are situations like that out there.
Definitely.
You know, I would just hope for the guy that he's lucky enough to be one of those situations.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying how weird it is to be like, oh, it's completely up to the woman, but you know, in this situation, it was completely up to the woman, but the guy never had a chance to voice his opinion until now, and that it comes with a price for him.
Yeah, that's, you know, I feel like that goes back to what I said earlier, is that because I'm assuming this was never even his partner. This is just someone from like a one night stand, or it just goes back to you. I don't know. You don't be out there fucking everybody you see. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be fucking everybody that you see. I mean,
just I don't know because me being the
I don't know what you're doing with your shoulders.
It's just
I don't know what you're doing with your shoulders.
Just rolling them. Being raised by a wise father and a wise mother.
Yeah, but that wise came with prices. Don't sit up. I'm never gonna be the one to sit up here in front like I always had it together. You know what I'm saying? Some of these stories I talk about because I lived them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So go ahead.
But you can be wise and still have a fucked up life.
You could be wise and be dumbed in a motherfucker. That's pretty much what you're just trying to describe to me. I have glasses on, Asante. Stop it. Give me a break, buddy. But you were about to say some nonsense. Go ahead. Being that you were raised by a wise father, yada yada yada. Go ahead.
Well, what does the yada 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 mean?
I don't know.
You guys just taught me to do better, not just to be out there like a horn dog going for every woman I see. It's like, I don't know. You guys taught me better.
I mean, just say you've learned better.
I've learned better
because well, I mean, yeah, no. If it's blatantly put out like that, then that's different. But you're not gonna be taught. How do you get taught to be out being a horn dog? Other than some parents are just like, fuck it, this is my life. I got bitches. You know what I'm saying? This is how it's gonna be. I don't think it's something you're taught.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Well, some people are taught that because they're.
Some people are
the
taught
example.
Fuck bitches get money.
Yeah, because of the example that's laid in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
But in my case, if you disguise it, you know what I mean. You never teach your kids. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there was a stage, there was a time, in my life where, I didn't have
glasses.
I didn't have glasses. Yeah, and I didn't have one chick. You know what I mean? It was just, I was living. Living my life. You know what I'm saying? Living my best life. You know what I mean? But it's not like I was, flaunting that in front of my kids or, go say hi to auntie or go say hi to, none of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, doing that. My kids are here at this time. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you later. You know what I mean? Like, or if it did go down, it's like, all right, you got to be out of here before this time. My son can't see you. You know what I mean? Like, I was not trying to have that image to you guys. So I guess you're right when you were raised that way to be that. But there's nothing wrong with, just living. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing wrong with living. We all learn some way, so I'm not going to put everyone in this box or condemn someone for, having sex with a woman that they wanted to have sex with at that time. No one knows where it's going to end up. No one knows where it's going to go. I mean, you can have wants and desires to have it go somewhere, but it's never guaranteed that it's going to go exactly how you want it to go. This is going to turn into a relationship. We're going to love each other. We're going to be together forever. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like kind of condemning someone for having sex with someone that they weren't in a relationship with,
Right.
We don't know what the situation was.
Right. And I'm not saying that.
You did.
I'm just no.
You said you shouldn't be out there fucking everybody you meet.
But before that I said fucking everybody raw.
Raw dog, right.
Right. If you live your best life. Live your best
raw.
life, whatever that looks like to
but
you.
not raw.
I would suggest, if you're gonna do it and you don't want to be paying like 6 or 7 child supports at once.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you can't be raw dogging.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying go raw. I'm not saying go out there and raw dog everybody. I'm not saying that at all. I don't support raw dogging. Let's make that clear. I don't support raw dogging. I want to get that clear.
All right. Okay, it's clear.
But I do remember back in my day, I raw dogged. No.
Yeah, stop.
Just saying raw dog sounds fun, doesn't it?
What dog do you imagine in your head?
I don't.
I always see a wiener dog.
Oh, Jesus. I've never imagined a dog until now. You just fucked up raw dogging for the masses. This fucker said a wiener dog.
It's always starts off on a leash. The leash is red. You know, it's like they're really low to the ground, so he's just going, right? And then the leash drops. He's going. He's running, right? He's running. And you see him running for another dog. And he gets it. That's where raw dogging comes from. They're just... But now you know.
But now you know. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it, man. This is another one of those pods, man, where it's just
a father and son having a conversation.
Right, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot.
If you came here for any more than that, then...
All right, well, shit, let's get it. You be raw dogging? How many raw dogs have you... How many raw dog sessions have you had? Well, sorry. Had to cut it off like that. This episode was going too long. So we have to split it into two. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are interested in carrying on this conversation, then you're going to have to meet us here next week.
Next week. Same place.
Yeah, same place.
Same exact spot. Mm-hmm. You know.
Well, you don't have to sit in the same exact spot. You can change it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll be in the same spot.
Yeah, we will be.
Yeah, but you don't have
here,
to be.
You'll be there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Or are we going to trade places?
No.
We're not going to trade places.
No, we're not trading places.
All right. Hey, but continue with us next week.
Yeah, and we'll have the same thing on. So, don't think that we were. It's just, we just cut it.
Yeah, we literally chopped it in half.
Yeah.
Mazel tov.
All they do is yap, yap, yap.
And
yap,
I'm not
yap,
totally against child support. It's just the way it's viewed. It's like it's just money.
Right.
Like, I mean, just for instance, us. You remember some things that, like, I never thought you even remembered or even valued. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's like, and you'll say something, and I'm like, he remembered that? You know what I mean? But we're almost not taught, but we're almost forced to believe that none of that shit matters. It's about money, what you can supply for this kid. And it's so much deeper than money.
Yeah.
So child support should be everything included, like time, calling on the phone, going to pick him up, checking on him at school, supporting him mentally, supporting him physically, supporting, you know what I'm saying, emotionally. All of that is support. That's all child support. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go to your son's school and you just say, hey, man, I just stopped by to bring you some lunch and give you a hug, man, let you know your dad loves you. That's child support.
Do what I can to make it right. Been up and down, but that's alright. Watch him try to cop a ticket when he take flight. Grinding my whole life. Do what I can to make it right. Been up and down, but that's alright.